simpler, we decided to have a video. Although this is a very amateur, scrappy video, but I thought this would be a better way to start and train you guys before an actual demo happens. Um, to get you started, you know, while many of you may have written for kids before and may have children of your own, I think it's just safe to say that it's a little tricky to understand what level the child is at, and then write for that, or explain and answer for that. If you have a child, you'd know that. Writing for one child is one thing, or explaining something to one child so well is one thing. But then when you're writing for different children, you have to cater to different reading levels. Now, that's exactly what lexical levels are. What we've tried to do is we've tried to determine each child's reading level through some sentences and their activity on the app, and we put them in different buckets. There are 7 such buckets. These are called Lexile levels. Now, when we write, we basically need to ensure that we have, referring to. So each piece of article is actually scored using something called a Lexile Analyzer. When we get on the Lexile Analyzer, we put it in the levels bucket, in the sense that. So I'll just take you through the Lexile Analyzer once, then we'll talk about the different levels, and then we'll understand how to upload articles on our CMS. Okay, so to begin with, 7 levels. I'll just do a quick screen share now, so that you can see what I'm talking about. Right. It's happening fine. I just hope you can see what I am seeing on my screen right now. One article is about to load that we have for different levels. There are 7 such levels. This. Okay, this is open here already. Okay. Right. Okay. 7 levels are such. You can see 1,000 to 1,100 written over here. We start with level 300. 300 to 400 is level 1. 500 is level 2. Any score of 500 to 600 is level 3. 700 is 4, and 700 onward. 700 to 8 is 5. 900 is 6, and anything over 900 is level 7. Right. So these scores are basically, you must be wondering what 300 to 400 and all is. You see, scores are there's a scientific within this. There is basis, sentence length, number of characters, a word length, the number of word difficulty of different words and stuff. And then where you actually cut and paste your articles. Style levels are the style levels. CMS automatically right now, but basis those Lexile levels, you can decide which. So a little complicated, but let's do this once. Basically, if you copy paste this article, On to the Lexile Analyzer that you see over here. So this is the Lexile Analyzer, and wait, my account. Okay, so you can go here to the free Lexile Analyzer. Paste this article. You can ask it to analyze it. So it's giving you a score of 1100 to 1200. If you actually delete some of the tougher words like Trappist 1, which are actually names, you will finally get a score of 1000. So you can actually do it later. So anything over 900 is any case level 7. So this is level 7. I can clearly go over here. CMS. Now, if you're part of this demo, email from TYCREG, which is short of the Young Chronicle Register. And if you can't see it in your inbox, then you must check your spam folder because there is a chance that it may be there. So please, unspam it. That mail will have a link. This is a link to our CMS. CMS is a content management system. And so once you log in there, you can clearly add an article. You'll be asked to register. You can register as test. Or rather, I'll just put this. You can add a picture. I think you'll need to add a picture here. Okay. You're requested to put your own picture there, although I'm putting a sample picture. So great. So let me in. Right. Okay, now that I've signed in, you would see something called article on the left side. There are quite a few things over here. What you need to do first is you need to add an article or a news quickie. News quickies are really short articles. They're like 140 to 200 characters each. So I'd suggest you open everything in a new tab. So great. All right, this is taking you to the article dashboard. Okay, I went here. You have to go to add article and use quickie. That was the approval pane. So you'll get a place to add content. I'm just okay. So typically you should be allowed to paste from MS Word as well, paste an article from there. But if you're not being allowed to do that, please do reach out to Deepa or to me. I'm sure you've interacted with Deepa before, and it's likely that she's going to take you through a demo process uh, after you watch this video, or possibly alongside it. So do reach out to her if you face any difficulty in copy pasting content or anything of the sort. So okay, so this is the title. From the Lexile Analyzer, you can actually see which level your article pertains to. Put that level here. So I gave you various scores. It starts with 300 and at 100 intervals each. Sorry, at an interval of 100 each, the next level begins. So level 1 is 300, starts from 300, level 2 from 400, 3 from 500, 4 from 600, so on and so forth. And then basically, so those are the 7 levels essentially. And the last level is anything beyond, I think, 900 or 1000. Yeah, 1000 basically. So this is all right. So you can save an article right here. I think let's okay. I have to see if your article is here. Yeah, right. Yeah, great. Acha, I missed out on one thing. We need to add whether it's an article or a news quickie as well. Else your article will get rejected. So when you add the level, please add that whether it's an article or a news quickie here, and then add the title, right? Save it. Okay, when you save anything, just go over here and see if the article appears in the approval pane. This is what the editors are basically going to see. They're going to edit using this pane and then send you a mail, approve or reject. Since I approved this article here, I can send you a mail. Mails can come with some content, some comments as well. Right. This should then appear in your email. This will possibly, yeah, article approved, rapist one. Great. I'll tell you something else. Similar, we'll add another level just to get you an idea. Now you must wonder whether you have to write all the 7 levels or not. It's likely that when you get the list of topics, you know, it's likely that you'd be asked to write for more levels if you can. However, most topics are not meant for all the 7 levels. So you may not be asked to write all 7, but if you can attempt 1 or 2 of the 3 or 4 that are required, that'll be nice. Or if you have time, you can attempt all 4, because chances are that if you write about 1 or 2 levels, we will have to sit down and convert them into different levels. What will happen because of that is that you will lose credit on the app, in the sense that while the article you uploaded will have your name on it, anything that's edited by us will basically have the TYC admin or the TYC editor uh, written as an author. So we won't be able to give you the credit for an article that's modified for another level, but was originally written by you. So do see if you have time. We would recommend that you write all the articles. Else, we'll do it for you, but then you won't get credit for it. That's one thing. I'll add another level for the same article, and also teach you how to add images. Right. So, like I said, we start with a new tab. Close the old tab that we'd started working with. Okay, this one. Okay, let's now see. You can copy paste an image into an article as well. But what will likely happen is, excuse me, it's not going to get saved on our server. Because so it's not an ideal way of adding an image essentially. See, I'll show this to you. Because usually if you've seen, every web page has a different folder, every server has a different folder for images and a different folder for text and other content, and it just helps to pull out an image from that images folder. It's easier and faster to load as well, and there's a designated space where an image is then saved and is being pulled out from. That's a better way of doing it than just copy pasting something within the content framework. Okay, I think what have I done? Oh, approve article here, add article. Because otherwise it gets really disorganized. It's then mashed up with the rest of the text content, and the entire platform doesn't read it as an image. Okay, it's pasted here. So see, the image has appeared here. There's a huge chance that if I go and I save this article, it's the image may not appear in the editing pane. I'll show it to you. If it does, great, but sometimes it doesn't happen. It's level 6, and okay, great. Now we go to okay. This image has appeared over here, but this is not the way we are supposed to be doing this. So right now I'm rejecting this, but I'll show you how it needs to get done. Add article, the plus sign. Okay, upload images to cloud. Okay, I should have opened it. Let's quickly save this image. Okay, there is it gone. Image options. It should give me an option to save it. Okay, wait. I wait for it. Okay, possibly this one. Open image in new tab. Okay, save image. Save as downloads. Great. So I go to the uploader, the image uploader. I give the title first. Give the title and the description before you upload the pic. We've set the default setting only so that it helps in our SEO. Rapist. And nobody misses adding that picture. Upload. Okay. Right. So now just check if the image is there. So for that you need to go to browser and search images. I think you'll find the image there. Trappist one's there. Yeah. Alright, so this is the link that you need to copy. And you put it here. Can you see the image button here? You put it here. You click that. And you put the URL. If you want to, you can put alt text as well. Trappist. So that if the image doesn't load, this text will appear and people will know exactly what was the image all about. Alright, so here we just quickly copy the text. Wait. Just if you can format it a bit. At the level 6, news article, title, right. So now when we save this, okay, great. You should be able to see this here. The approval pin. Right. That's exactly how I'd edited it. This looks absolutely perfect and we can improve it as well. Okay. Send mail, send now, done. Okay. Okay. So this is done. Now we move on to If you want to know how to add a video, we'll be creating a short video on that as well. So you learn exactly how to add a video to an article as well. Um, so stay tuned. I wouldn't add that to this video because that would be a little too much. So, you know, I hope you understood everything here. If you do have any doubts, please do reach out to Deepa or me, and we will certainly, help you out. I'm just signing off from the file sharing. So I guess it's going to take time, it looks like. All right, so I guess, I'm pretty much done. I really hope this training has helped you, and we are going to try and create better videos for training you guys. But hope this helps and serves the purpose to begin with.